last time I'll have signal. Cannot wait to see you.
Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
We live in a love story, set in a world at war. It is a love story, but our own stories of love shape our ability to believe that.
Texas Hold'em ace as well.
Yep.
You get 2 cards.
Ace high starts betting.
Oh, pair of aces starts the betting.
Oh yeah.
$5.
I'll call that.
Oh, raising 5.
No.
All right, what you got, big boy?
4 queens.
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, come to Papa.
There it is.
Love is the deepest yearning in the human heart. Therefore, we all have a story with love, and it tends to be a pretty mixed story.
4s and 2s.
4s and 2s? It's crazy, Luke, that you are getting married next summer.
I know, it's wild. Even now, just getting my head wrapped around the idea.
Does it not feel like the great unknown?
It is very much so the great unknown. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Right? How did you know? How did you know that she was the one?
First, I knew because I could not imagine a future that she was not a part of it. Nor could I have desires that were as rich as the desires I have that she is in.
Wow.
Yeah.
At the center of every person's story is the search for love, right? I mean, it might look like the search for, success, the search for praise or validation, affirmation, still the search for love. Or it can look like defensiveness and isolation and, I don't need anything or anyone. It's still defined by love. You're just pushing against it, right?
Yeah.
Love is the center of the story, every person's story.
I think about love. I think it's really made up of these 2 core components. We were meant for honor, to be honored, to be respected, and we were meant to be delighted in. And so wherever you experience honor and delight, you'll feel loved. But so often, most of us know that what delight comes, it's often based on what we've done, whether we performed well enough. Honor often has to cause us to kind of hide what we know is not really lovely inside of us. So we're in that bind. We want love, we're afraid, we don't want to risk, but we're meant for delight and honor. So with that, we're in this bind with love. Do we give? Do we receive? Do we allow it to grow? And so often we just take the tragic, safe road instead of opening our heart to what we were really meant for.
The biggest risk we ever take is the risk to love and to be loved. That's the biggest risk because it's the deepest desire. I mean, this is the core of our being. We live in a love story set in a world at war. Love is the core, right? And the war is always against love, right?
It feels like such a vulnerable thing to expose. Because that place where you feel delighted in feels like this thing that you hold so close, you don't let anybody else know because it's this secret source where you find that you're okay.
We're close to the center, aren't we?
Yeah, like to expose that is to be vulnerable in the place where you have been trying not to be vulnerable.
Right.
Yeah. We'll stay in.
Really? You're gonna be throwing darts.
Wow.
Threes
Yeah,
are wild.
buddy.
So your aces, right.
Awesome.
So, as we think about our story of love, the way it's shaped us, the way we're living now toward love or away from love, it becomes really clear that the biggest risk we ever take is loving and receiving love, and especially receiving unconditional love. And it is bigger than any risk we've taken on this trip so far, and any risk we will take, right?
If you think about your story as a love story, it's going to shed a lot of light on where your heart is living, where you're hiding, what you're looking for, and why.